Hello, good morning, happy Wednesday. This is Gina coming to you from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am coming to you from the Hive today. So today is December sneak peek, so it's the scrapbook page for December that I'll be showing, and I'll be creating a card that coordinates with it. The scrapbook page is essentially my inspiration. So the great thing about today is I am not prepared. So we are stamping on the fly today. So I will need your help. So when you get on, please say hello. Tell me where you're coming from. And I have a few questions for you guys along the way. So if you guys can help me out and tell me what your thoughts are. So stamping on the fly today is happening because December scrapbook page has been taking me a while. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm in a little bit of maybe a creative rut. I don't know. You know, you have an image in your head of what you're going to do. And I really was excited when Above It All came out because it has a gondola in there. And we had recently taken a trip about 2 years ago. It was a big trip, a big road trip that we took our kids on, and we went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we went to this place called Anakeesta. And in Anakeesta, you go up in the mountain on what they called a chandala, which is a gondola basically, but they called it a chandala, and a ski lift. Good morning, Judy and Deb, welcome. And so I have these pictures of us in this gondola and ski lift climbing up the mountain and stuff. And so I really wanted to use it, and I got all excited. And like I said, I had this image in my head. I knew what I wanted to do, but then you sit down and you start pulling stuff together and you're like, oh, it's not working out the way I want it to. And I was going to do different colors. And last month I had the same struggle when I made last month's, page. And a part of that was I wanted it to look different because I wanted to use the Berry Christmas, and I wanted them to look different though, but a lot of the elements that I wanted to use in December's were similar, so I wanted to make sure they looked different. So I scratched what I was doing last month and went totally in a different direction. And kind of the same thing here happened. I really wanted to use, I believe it's called A Walk in the Forest paper. I had a lot of that left, and from the Wounded Warrior project that we did back in October, and I really wanted to incorporate that in this scrapbook layout. And I was struggling because I had a lot of one piece of paper of DSP that I wanted to use up. But I mean, it's pretty paper, but we just didn't use it for the cards, so I had a lot of extra sheets of that, and I wanted to incorporate that somehow, but things weren't flowing the way that I wanted it to. So, and then when I put the gondola in here, I feel like the elements, the sizing of the elements is a little off. So I didn't put the gondola in here, but that is my question for all of you today. Is there a place on here that you would like to see the gondola, or do you guys like the layouts just the way they are and skip the gondolas? So totally up to you. And so I'm going to flip you guys around. I'll show you the layouts and we'll go from there. So good morning, Carmen. Welcome, ladies. I'm glad you're stamping with me. Oh, you know what? You guys, I'm so sorry. I was looking at the... Oh my goodness. So I'm looking at the camera and I'm seeing myself on the camera, but on the wrong portion of it. So you guys have been staring down at my piece of paper instead of, I thought you guys were looking at me. So I apologize. So I'm going to flip back and we'll try to do this right today. Like I said, we are stamping on the fly today, so you never know what's going to happen. Okay, so this is what I have. I have this as our layout. And this is the paper actually that we had a lot left over. We didn't use this in any of our cards for the Wounded Warrior. So I really wanted to incorporate these stripes and the mountains and all of that. So this is the layout that I have. And then I have a little, I wanted to use red because the red in the chandala that we wrote in was red, but I feel like the red looks, I don't know, like it just doesn't fit. So I made a pretty peacock one. But like I said, I'm just not sure, like we could hang them up here in the mountains because that's what we were riding through. Then I thought, well, I could hang them down here and put a few trees down here. So I would really, really love to hear what your thoughts are on that. I feel like I got to put something else back here because the stripes with the gondola don't work. So, like I said, we can leave it like this. So this is December's class. It will be Wednesday, December 27th at 10 o'clock. The cost is $22 plus $6 for mailing for those who need it mailed. Those who want porch pickup, it's $22. Those who need it mailed, the cost is $28. RSVP date, I am doing this kind of last minute because I am just getting this together. So the RSVP date originally was the 15th. I'm going to stretch it till the 17th and then hopefully get the kits out right away so that you guys can get them hopefully before the class. I know mailing can take a little bit longer with the holidays. So like I said, guys, let me know what you think, if I should add the gondola, skip the gondola, what I should do. Okay, because I'd like to incorporate it, but it kind of doesn't, like, I feel like it works okay up there. But let me know. Okay, so we're going to create a card that is inspired by this set. And I'm going to use that same paper, so I'm going to use the striped paper. And I think I'm going to use the polka dot, let's see, the polka dot or the snowy. Deb, you like the layout. You agree the gondola in red would look weird. Good. That's kind of what I thought. I have maybe a little red in the photo, but not much. So, yeah. But what do we think of the pretty peacock one? I must not have any scraps of that. Well, you know what? Why don't we use snowflakes? How's that sound? I like the idea of snowflakes. So we're going to use these two pieces here. To make our card. Carmen, you think I should add the gondola in red and pop it up twice so it looks closer? Okay, okay, red gondola, okay. So do we think real red or do we think cherry cobbler? Which red do we like, guys? Emily, you think I should put it on the bottom and add some trees? Okay, that's a good, like, that was kind of my thought because I felt like the top was kind of busy. So that's kind of what I was thinking. And you like the tree idea, okay. That's good. All right, for our card, what do you guys think? Carmen says put it on the top. Okay. So now I have a vote for one on the top and one on the bottom. So I'm going to use these two pieces of DSP. Should I do a garden green mat? I'm feeling Pretty Peacock is calling my name. Carmen, the one we wrote in is real, I would say it's closer to real red. Okay, this is what I'm thinking for our card, guys. What do you think? Should we do that? I almost like the polka dots better. I might have to pull out a polka dot one. I don't want to use them up. So, we're going to go with the snowflakes. What do you guys think of this? Do you think I should add a layer of green in here? We're going to add some green trees in here. But I have some green ribbon I brought. What to do, what to do. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna go with. Deb, you agree with Carmen on the top. Okay, I think we're going with a winner, you guys. Red and on the top. Okay, so here's gonna be our card base. We're gonna go with Pretty Peacock. And then we'll make our base at, let's see, make sure I have a big enough. Nope. So I need 5 1/4 green ribbon, add trees. On the bottom, add that to the bottom, Deb. And 4, oops, the scoring blade doesn't help me here. Okay, so we have this. And then we'll cut our DSP, let's see. We'll do it in half, 2 and 2. Oh, I want my stripes to go this way. Make sure you cut your DSP the way you want it to go. I often do that. I mess up and I could do that, Carmen. I could move everything down, except I have everything glued down. So, but I thought about that too before. I'm like, oh, I could shift everything down, but you know. And let's see, we have 2 inches. And we'll go with 5 1/8. And we're going to have a little overlap here. Okay. So I've got 2 pieces at 2 inches and 5 1/8 of DSP here. And we're going to adhere that to the balmy blue. And then we'll adhere our stripes to the bottom. Okay, so there's our paper here. Deb, are you talking about the card here? Should I put the green? So I was thinking of putting the green like this. Do we like that? Nice separation. And then I have all these pieces I cut out. I'm thinking of this being more of a guy card, a birthday card, a winter birthday. So I have a diamond. Ooh, this diamond's pretty big. He's bigger than I thought he was. I like the circle because then we can see the DSP more. Then I cut out some mountains that I could put back here. Maybe these trees are a little too big. Let's see. I was thinking maybe I could do this and we could just cut this all off. Like this. And this. And, or maybe we won't use this guy. He might be too much for what we've got going on here. And I did poke out my little ribbon. Looks good. We like the ribbon. Okay, good. Okay, so I have these trees too. Oops, I didn't poke all my pieces out yet, guys. Looks like these ones didn't cut through all the way. So what's everyone up to today? I think I have laundry to do today. That sounds really exciting, right? I have a tutorial to write. How many of you on the team got your orders in yesterday, your pre-orders? Oh yeah, I could do that, Judy. Brush some blue in there to put a little more sky going on. Let's see, does Chris have a brush handy? I didn't bring any brushes. Let me see. Oh, I didn't bring any brushes, or sponges or anything like that. I don't have any sponge daubers, but I have the forest stamp set and I could put some, we have this. So Forever Forest is where the trees came from, and I have this, and I could stamp this in blue in the back. Ooh, I'm doing laundry and packing for my cruise. Where are you going on your cruise? I want to go. Okay. Oh, and then I have some rocks. We can put some rocks on there if we need to. I don't know that we'll need them. And I punched out or I cut this out. This might be too much. We'll see. And then I've got this bear that I cut out from the DSP. But I wanted to try because I have never done this before. So I thought, why not do this while we're live today, right guys? Have any of you ever done the faux suede technique? Deb, you're doing laundry. Oh, you've got cookie dough going on. Family Cookie Baking Friday. Oh, fun. Behind you by the sink. Oh, there's sponge dauber. I see. Thank you, Judy. So I found a sponge dauber. Mexico and Honduras. How fun. Okay. So we punched out our bear, and what you do, oh no, here it is. You're gonna take your bone folder and go back and forth, and you're gonna break apart, hopefully I don't break his legs off, break apart what is bonding the paper together. So you're breaking down the paper bonds, and actually you can see it happening already. I don't know if you can see this on screen. So I did it going this way with the paper, and then I flipped it over and I went the other way, okay? And I went back and forth, and my paper already split. So now you're going to gently tear it apart like this, and now we have a fuzzy bear. Actually, two fuzzy bears. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited this worked out. Okay, I've never done this before, so this is what happens. So I don't know up close. You guys can see now he has some, it's a little blurry. Oh, there we go. He has like some texture to him and stuff. So now you want to like go pet him or something, right? Cool. I'm so excited. I thought I was just going to tear the paper and make a mess for you guys. So I'm excited that it worked out. So yes, you're going to Mexico and Honduras on a cruise. Oh my gosh, have a fantastic time. When do you leave? Is this Christmas, like an early Christmas present? Okay, so what do we think, guys? All right, we're going to put this tree back here. Oh, Judy says we need to add some blue. We're going to add some blue, Judy. So we're going to take our sponge dauber. And lightly go on our paper. And just add a little blue sky. There we go. How's it look, Judy? Maybe we'll even add some of these dots too. I just feel like I want these dots. I don't know why. So I'm going to do these dots, and I'm going to stamp off and then just randomly. Oh, that's kind of bright. Maybe I should have stamped off 3 times. Yeah, I like that better. It's a little bit softer. So our stitching is going the opposite way, but we're going to flip it over because I want it a little bit lighter. So we're going to stamp off twice. There we go. So now we have some dots. There we go. I just wanted some light background there. Let's adhere our ribbon. We're going to use our tear tape here. I'm leaving Saturday. It's a 7-day cruise. Oh my goodness. That sounds wonderful. My hubby wanted to get away for a while. Nothing to do with Christmas, although I'm hoping to have some Christmas decorations on the ship. How fun. I would think they would do something for the holidays on the ship. Something fun like that. Oh, nice to just like get away from all the hustle and bustle for a little bit, especially this time of year when there's so much going on, and just to get some sunshine. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Okay, so we have that going on. We got our DSPs, our ribbon. We'll adhere this to our card base. Okay, and then we have, where'd my mountains go? Right here. Let's see. We'll maybe put our mountains here-ish. Cut our tree down like that. Of course, we're gonna wink a Stella this guy because, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna add some dimensionals to the back of him. Deb, what kind of cookies are you making this weekend? I'm making cookies too. I need to know if I need to add any of your recipes. I don't know what I'm making yet. My kids have a few favorites. I make these, it's like a chocolate cookie with Andes mints. I make that, and of course we make some chocolate chip. I want to make a cranberry white chocolate oatmeal cookie. That's on the list. And I was going to try some eggnog meltaways. My husband is a huge fan of eggnog, so I thought I would make some eggnog. Last weekend I was at Christine's brother's house, Mark, and we had all the kids cooking, and we did a lot of like the chocolate dip pretzels and, you know, the Rolos on the pretzel, things like that. So now I've got to bake some cookies, but we did sugar cookies too. So we did a lot, at least I thought. And she messaged me yesterday. My kids have eaten most of the goodies. I need to make more. Like, oh, that's funny. I hid mine from my kids, so they couldn't find it. Anybody else have a favorite Christmas? What's your favorite Christmas cookie? That's what I would like to know. Favorite Christmas cookie, and I guess we'll see if it's a traditional cookie or if it is maybe a family recipe. Yeah, the cranberry oatmeal cookies, we just had some at, it must have been, was it On Stage Ladies or at our last team meeting? I believe Tracy Sorge made some, and they were delicious. It was an oatmeal cookie of some sorts, but they were absolutely delicious. So I'm going to cut part of my tree off there. Just trying to decide how I want these mountains to look. So Deb, when you say it's a family family affair, is it just like your kids and grandkids, or is it like your siblings get together and their kids, like aunts, uncles, cousins? Like, how big of an affair is this that you have? Okay, so I think I have that the way I want. I'm going to go through and just trim following my guide here. There we go. I like that. And I'm also going to bring in, we're using gray granite here, and I'm going to bring in my gray granite and my Winka Stella and a block. And I'm going to color in, there's some grooves here that are detailed in the mountains here. There, you can see it a little bit there. And I'm going to take my Winka Stella and color those in just to give them a little bit of dimension. And a little sparkle, of course. So Deb, you are making, we make a base recipe that my dad used to use, and then we divide it and add ingredients to make date pinwheels, peanut butter cookie kisses, and cut out sugar cookies. Sounds good. Used to be all my siblings and their kids and grandkids, but it's now our kids, grandkids, and great-granddaughter. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's hard when getting the family. My cousins and I, on my dad's side of the family, used to get together the first weekend in December, and the local hospital would sell cutout cookies. All you had to do was bake them. They were all cut out and everything, and they came frozen, and you just baked them. And she would bake, like, I don't know, I think one year we had 300 or 400 cutouts. And then, so she baked them the day before, and then we would all get together, and all the kids, we would have so many sprinkles and frosting everywhere. And then usually the Christmas parade was going on that same weekend, so we would get all the kids together and go do that together too, and sometimes come back and have to finish cookies and order pizza, and it was a good time. But yeah, once everyone gets older, and you're not crazy, Kenzie. I like to have the trees behind and in front of my mountains. I feel like when you're in the mountains, there's trees just all over in the mountains. So I feel like when I put the trees in the front of the mountains, the trees hide the mountains completely. So I put the trees behind my mountains, but you could definitely put your trees in front and maybe use a smaller tree, or fill the background more with like another set of mountains. But I just like how the trees are poking out like that. And like I said, just from being in the mountains, there's trees kind of all over in the mountains, poking out everywhere. So this is why I did it this way. But you could definitely put your trees in front of your mountains, whatever your preference is. Okay, so we kind of have our circle going on. And now we need to add Deb, sprinkles everywhere. Absolutely. I've learned to use like a paper plate or something to hopefully keep the sprinkles all contained versus just everywhere. Okay, so we have, I don't know if I want to add this or not. You guys take a vote. So we have that. And I might have another tree we could, maybe I don't have enough. Oh, I do. I have another tree I could cut down and put like right here like this. And this circle cutout here is from He's All That. I really liked the compass here, and I like to say every day with you is another adventure. So you could make this an anniversary card or a birthday card. So, okay, so we have this and this yet, and we have our bears. So we can put his butt can go this way, or we can have him go like this. I have some of these rocks here. We could add some rocks or boulders, whatever you want to call them, so that he's maybe not just, let's see. What do we think of that? What do we think of our suede bear? Have any of you ever done that technique? I have never done it. I've seen it done many, many times, and I've always wanted to do it. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to do the inside of our card while you guys are thinking about how we should do this. If you guys like that, if we should take the circle off and just put our bear here. I could put another little tree here, like this, and I could put a little, just a white label, a skinny white label here that says happy birthday. What do you guys think? So we'll get our inside done. So we're going to use a piece of balmy blue. See if I can get away with this one. It has some score lines on it, but we're gonna mostly. That's what I think too. I feel like this is a little bit too big. I feel like it needs to be smaller. Now, I could cut the compass down and take the wording off and make it smaller by just having the actual compass part and no wording. That's an option too. Oh, let's see. Let's get some white. Oh yeah, I can show you the card opening quickly. We're just doing a traditional, we just did a traditional card base, 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. Okay, so let's see, our white's going to be 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, so we have that. Tina, you like the circle, okay? Let me see, I was thinking. Hey Judy, where does Chris have any of the circle punches down here, do you know? I think all the punches are in the house. Oh, never mind. Let me grab a circle punch once. No luck, no circle punch. Let's see. I think I'm going to make this a birthday card, so I'm going to use, where the rest of my stamps go? Right here, in front of me. We'll just do this. We'll bring in year to celebrate. And we'll do happy birthday to you. And we're gonna do this in Pretty Peacock. And then how about a bear in the corner? I brought the cute little bear. So we have happy birthday. And then we'll bring in our very cute set. And it has this adorable little bear in the corner. We're gonna stick him. What does it look like if I tuck it behind? If you tuck it behind though, you lose, well, you lose a little bit of it. Okay, here's our cute little bear. We're gonna stamp him there, and then I'm gonna color him in using our Wink of Stella. Make sure you wipe that off because it'll transfer ink. Okay. All right, here's our cute little bear. He's gonna get glued onto our balmy blue piece. Like so. And then we'll tuck this on the inside. So do we think this is a Tyler approved card? You think Tyler would approve of this? Okay, so we have our inside. I'm gonna pop up our circle. We're gonna put it like so. Do you guys think I should add another tree or just leave it with 3 trees? Or 2 trees, sorry. Math is hard. Or I suppose I could put our bear a little more on here like that. What do you guys think? Just looking to see if I have a small happy birthday. I could do just a little bit of a oh, I let's see. Let's adventure together. That might be cute. Oh, he barely, this might be a little too long. He'd have to go down here, I think. Well, maybe we'll just leave it like this, guys. What do you think? I think I'm going to add the extra tree just because I can. Kenzie, you agree? Great. So we're going to add the extra tree, wink him up. Add a little glue. So he's going to go in just like that, just tucked in there a little bit. And then, we're going to put some dimensionals on our bear. I'm going to put a few extra ones just because now that we split him up a little bit, he's thinner. He's a little more fragile. So, and I went to the restroom before I left the house and looked in the mirror, and oh my goodness, I had all these dimensional backing stuck to my shirt. They go everywhere. I remember the first time Christine held an escape and we had it at a hotel, and you could see the trail of dimensionals. Like there were dimensionals in the public restroom. It was quite funny. There we go. What do we think, guys? What did we think about stamping on the fly? What did we think of that concept today, where I just bring some pieces and we kind of figure it out together? What do you guys think of that? So here's our card, all finished. I might stick just a little tiny label or something out of the side onto this, but I really like this. I like how this came together. So let me know, do you guys like this? Do you like stamping on the fly like this? If you do, maybe this will be something I kind of incorporate into the new year with some of my classes. So like I said, so this is today's inspiration from our scrapbook page. And our scrapbook layouts are right here. Oops, I got them backwards. Here we go. So here's our scrapbook layouts for December. The class is December 27th. The cost is $22 and $6 for those of you who need it shipped. So it'll be $28. I'm going to go and add a red gondola up here. You guys voted for red, so I'm going to do that. So like I said, the RSVP date, I'm going to push it till the 17th. So you have till then to let me know. You can reach me at ginalbulo@gmail.com or hop on over to my Glitter and Ink with Gina on Facebook, and you can find me there. I also have this class I did on Monday. I did, this is all about gift cards, and I have just a couple kits of these left. So if anyone wants to grab a kit yet, this is what they are. So each one you can put money or a gift card. So this is the first card. The cost for this class is $18. Add $6 for shipping. So here's this card. Then we have this one. This slides out, and this is where your gift card or money could go. And we also have this one, and your slot is right there for your money or gift card. So I still have a few kits available, so reach out if any of you would like one of these. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about stamping on the fly. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. And did you guys like that? Did you like kind of adding along as we went? If I bring just, a few scraps and say, here we go, let's create something with this. I would definitely incorporate that into next year's classes. So like I said, last class of the year is December 27th. Yes, Kenzie, I do scrapbooking as well as cards. So I do for sure one scrapbook class a month, and then I have added 3 more classes to this, I should say. So right now I started doing this back in August, and I started with a technique class and a scrapbooking class. And next year I'm adding a technique, a scrapbook, so I'll have those still. And then I've added just a card class. We'll make 3 cards, and I am adding kind of a fun class, whether it's a sampler class, a stamp-a-stack, something like that we'll be doing. Card buffets. So that's all coming in the new year. And if there's anything you guys want to see or you want to learn, reach out to me, let me know, and I'll incorporate it into the classes. So like I said, scrapbook class is the 27th, the last class of the year. So in the meantime though, guys, thank you so much. This has been such a great journey to be on these last few months, and I'm so grateful for all of you for joining me and following along. I really appreciate that. So I hope each and every one of you have a great and wonderful holiday, and everyone travels safe and enjoy the time with family and friends, and give everyone an extra hug. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.